Hello, Bees Bookshelf. I am Alysa Wishingrad. I am the author of The Verdigris Pawn. I am so incredibly pleased that The Verdigris Pawn is the April selection. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this story in a minute, but I think we need to start with the title of this book, The Verdigris Pawn. Now, there are two ways that you can pronounce this word. You can say verdigris or you could say verdigris. But I think no matter how you pronounce it, this is a word that in my mind evokes thoughts of magic and alchemy. Now, in truth, the process by which bronze and copper turn verdigris is not really magical. It's a chemical process that when bronze and copper are exposed to the air, they turn this kind of bluish green. You would know this by seeing pictures of the Statue of Liberty or a penny that might have turned this kind of color. But in the world of this book, there is magic and mystery about the verdigris pawn. This is the story of Beau, who is the young heir to an incredibly despotic, a very cruel leader of this world. Now, Beau does not want to follow in his father's footsteps, nor does his father think that Beau is really equipped to be the leader of this land. Beau spends most of his days up in his apartments reading the histories of his family's illustrious rule over this land. But he also is trying to master a very chess-like game called Fist. Now, this game has been made illegal in the land because it is about overthrowing the king. Now, this is what Beau's days look like until one day when he meets Cressy, a young servant girl who might just be coming into a kind of magic that is also made illegal in this land. She opens Beau's eyes up to the truth of what goes on, that unless you are rich and powerful, your life is filled with strife and hardship, that there are people who cannot even feed their children. Beau is horrified when he finds this out and he wants to do something. He teams up with Nate, a young runaway, and together they set off to find Dune, a kind of Robin Hood type figure, someone that people think is the key to their liberation. But what Beau and Cressy and Nate are all going to discover along the way is that the stories that we are told are often colored by the opinions of the people who tell the story, and that your friends and your allies and your foes are not always who you think they're going to be. Now, there's a lot of words in this book that I love that evoke an emotion in me. Words like wretched and treacherous. They frighten me and they kind of make me pull in. But there's also words like vanquished and liberation, words that make you feel open and free, and that is what they mean. I hope you enjoy reading The Verdigris Pawn. I am so very thrilled that the Spelling Bee is featuring this book. I would have given my eye teeth to be on the Spelling Bee when I was a kid. I just wasn't a good enough speller. Enjoy reading.